the Tier 1 Tactical Bipod, today on Precision Rifle Network. Here are 5 things I like about this bipod, and maybe one thing I might change. Number 1, tough construction. It's machined or carved out of a solid block of aluminum. It's built to withstand the demands of military users and will handle the recoil from rifles all the way up to .338 Lapua Magnum. They're designed and built exclusively in the UK, which means 0 parts from China, where quality control tends to suffer. And consequently, political viruses are created and unleashed on the world for political gain. Number 2, the legs deploy silently and quickly with no buttons to push. The legs do lock in the down position or deployed position, and you will have to push a button to get them to fold again, but honestly, that's what you want. What you don't want is for the legs to disengage and fold when you least expect it. That bit about being silent is important for snipers and is a feature that makes a lot of sense, in my opinion, especially when compared to that metallic springy noise from the old Harris bipods. The Tier 1 Tactical Bipod is a huge improvement in a lot of ways over the Harris, in my opinion. Number 3, push button leg deployment. They're literally spring-loaded and will shoot out and lock into full extension with just the push of a button. This can be done silently as well if the shooter or the situation requires it. The legs also have a number of notches so that you can vary the height if you want. There are 2 versions available, 7 to 9 inches and 9 to 11 inches. Number 4, quick detach Picatinny rail mount. Last I checked, the majority of military, hunters, and a lot of competitors still use Picatinny rails on their rifles as opposed to Arca Swiss. Now, I personally think the Arca Swiss rails are superior for competition because you can quickly slide your bipod up and down the length of your rifle forend, which is super helpful for shooting off of barricades. But that's not a dig on the Picatinny adapters. I think PIC rails are still more widely used. The Tier 1 bipods are made primarily for the military and hunting end user. The quick detach mount is super solid and can be adjusted for the variances found in the different sizes of Picatinny rails on different rifles. Number 5, all the accessories. Want to change out the feet from soft rubber to spikes? Use a bullet tip like this and simply depress the locking pin. Remove the existing feet and swap out for spikes, claws, or even skis. 50mm leg extensions are available as well. That's 2 inches for us Yanks. They also have pod locks for the tilt tensioning screw. And that brings me to the one thing I don't really like about this bipod. I don't love it when a bipod tilts or shifts under recoil. In my opinion, that should never happen. I want my bipod to keep my rifle in a perfectly level orientation. I don't want to have to readjust for cant after every single shot. Now, the pod locks are meant to give you a lever to apply that extra bit of force to tighten that tilt screw, but I have yet to find one that completely locks out all the tilt. Now, don't get me wrong, there are times in hunting, and I'm sure the sniper world, where tilt corrections are required. Field shooting is a lot different from competition after all. And in competitions, I rarely use a bipod unless it's a flat, prone type of stage. Almost everything is shot off of a bag. Call me picky, I guess. I always have to throw in a downside or a negative just to make it fair. All in all though, this is an excellent product that has been purpose-built for snipers, hunters, and discerning shooters. I give it high marks. You can find more information about them by following the link in the description down below. You can purchase there as well. Thanks for watching today, guys, and stay tuned for another great video from Precision Rifle Network.